Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and share my video. Well, I brought you guys another story. This story is about a Nigerian man called Omojalet Balogun. What happened to him is he was a mental health nurse in a ward in the hospital, in a mental health hospital. So he worked there for 9 good years as the ward manager in that unit. On one of these occasions, this man punched, according to what they said he punched one of the mental health patients because one of the mental health patients was misbehaving. He punched him and the mental health patient nose bleed. And there was CCTV camera recording everything. So one of the staff there reported this manager that the manager punched one of the mental health patients. So he now went to work in another of this hospital clinic. It's a hospital. They as a worker, they can go to any of that hospital unit to go and work. So he now went to another hospital under that same company to work again. There, he encountered another one patient, mental health patient. He also went into physical violence with that patient because mental patient was misbehaving. So, as we are talking now, he punched that patient. They also reported him. So the company now took the matter to police. And who reported this manager? It was the staff that was working under him. And they now took the matter to the police. Police now checked CCTV. Police now saw what happened. So they now did the investigation. Then they now took this man to court. So the court now said because of the man's seniority, I don't know what they mean by that seniority. Maybe he's an elderly man. I think so. They now sent him to prison. They now strike him off from register. When they strike him off, it means that he can never practice as a mental health unit anymore in that United Kingdom. You see him? He can never work as a manager anymore. They now strike him off. So, what are we saying here? You see, to be a nurse in this UK and this USA is a very fragile and delicate position. You should, if you are a nurse, you have to be very careful. You see, patient, you don't touch patient. Even the court, they said that this man, when the mental health patient attack him, he would have walked away, called that staff to help him, but instead he retaliated and punched this mental health patient back to his face, and CCTV recorded it. So as I'm talking now, this man can no longer practice again as a mental health nurse in anywhere in UK. That's how bad it is. Nurse job is a very delicate job. You have to be careful. This man should have known better that if a mental health patient punch you as a staff, what you have to do is to follow your mental health rule on how to de-escalate that kind of situation. But instead, this man brought his in Nigeria this mentality to his workplace and he forgot himself and did what he did, knowing fully well that when you are working among Oyibo, even though they give you a cup of tea and biscuit every day, you smile with them every day. All those smile you smile with Oyibo, 90% of the smile is fake. They don't mean it. They are just waiting for you to make any mistake. If you make any mistake, the next thing they will report you straight to the authority. They don't know how to hide that one. Straight. So that man made a very mistake. He should have known better. This mental health nurse that was struck off, he should have known better that when you are working in that kind of situation, you have to be very careful with your patient. You have to be extremely careful with your patient and also with your staff you are working with, because those staff you see there, they are like CCTV. They are watching each of them movement. They're watching their self movement. Now, he's being struck off. You can no longer practice as a nurse in UK. You see that? Let me tell you a story, what I heard about a woman where I went to work one day. This woman was telling me that she was very good friends with a Igbo woman in her workplace. So she was not telling this Igbo woman everything about herself. Do you know what happened? She told this woman that look at what she did to drive a car in that UK. This Igbo woman went straight to report this her friend to police. He went straight to report this woman to Deshe. Police came straight to where they were working and came to collect the woman's car. That's what they did. This man told me that she was surprised. And she told me that you don't ever trust Oyibo people. You don't, if you are working with them, even they are laughing with you, you don't trust them. That laugh not jebele. That laugh is just tongue. But at the same time, they are watching for any of your wrong movements for them to strike you. That what happened to this man. This man forgot himself. He forgot that he was a worker, forgot that he was a nurse working under the nursing and midwifery council regulation. He forgot himself and did what he did. That mental health job is a very dangerous job. Patient will hit you, you cannot hit them back. I remember when my brother went to work in a mental health patient unit. He went to work there. As he was working there, he go to work, he come back. In this same unit, when this man forgot Jado, in this same hospital, if I can remember, he was working there. Then one day he came back home. He have a punch jaw. They punch his jaw. When they punch his jaw, he came back and told me, one of these patients punched him. They almost dislocated his jaw. He was not at home for sick leave. When he recovered, he went back again. After 1 week, he came back. He said, no. He said, sister, I don't think I can do this job anymore. That is how he retired from mental health job. He never went back anymore. He said the job is dangerous. This man should have known that since this job is a dangerous job, he should have even quit and retrain to do another job if he cannot tolerate the attitude of mental health patient. So these mental health patients, they are very very good in hitting some of them, and you don't hit them back. So that's why if you are a mental health nurse, you want to do that course, you want to be a mental health nurse, you have to be able to endure. You have to be able to keep your hands to yourself, because this mental health patient, they will do things to provoke you, but you have to keep your hands to yourself because they are regarded as a vulnerable adult. You are a worker. You are meant to protect them, not to injure them. You see that? So that is why, as a mental health nurse, you have to be extremely careful. From now, peace.